All right, the Department of Justice filed a civil lawsuit against former White House aide Omarosa Manigault Newman, alleging she failed to file a financial disclosure after her filing. The lawsuit seeks a fine of up to $50,000 against the former apprentice contestant for, quote, knowingly and willfully failing to file the required paperwork despite repeated reminders an ethics law violation. Manigault Newman's attorneys calls the allegations untrue, saying that the White House is still in possession of the documents. She needs to file the report. He calls the suit an attempt to retaliate against the former aide, who's been outspoken and critical of the administration since she was ousted back in December of 2017. Joining me now to talk all about this, MSNBC legal analyst Danny Cevallos. Good to see you, Danny.
Good to see you too.
So let's talk about this DOJ lawsuit. It's saying, despite numerous reminders that she was required to file, these financial disclosure report, Omarosa, and that she violated the Ethics in Governments Act. What does this mean for the former apprentice star?
The Ethics in Government Act is designed to keep high-level government employees like Omarosa honest by requiring that they file disclosure forms before and after they leave the employ of the government. And that's what this lawsuit alleges, is that Manigault Newman failed to file those forms. Now, the key here is why would the DOJ file suit against her knowing that it would open up an issue of discovery? This is an administration that should avoid engaging in discovery rather than inviting more discovery. But the law itself is relatively straightforward. She has to file. If she didn't do it within the required time, then she can be subject to a fine.
So her attorney, though, is arguing obviously that these allegations are untrue, but also saying that the White House is still in possession of the documents that she needs to file the report as part of the defense.
It's an equitable argument, essentially, that if she is in violation, it's because you folks, the White House, held on to documents that we need in order to file these actual reports. And you can read between the lines.
They're building the case that this is
essentially, or that a lawsuit wasn't necessary at this stage. They could have waited a little while, given us the documents, then we can file, and then this could have all been worked out. Instead, now it's in the courts, and now we're going to move into a discovery phase, which maybe the administration and the DOJ might regret with this president.
Let's talk Bob Mueller, as I mentioned a little bit earlier on in the show.